Hello everyone, welcome to another video where I showcase some of my applications that I use to help with, whatever. In this case, I've made an application to help with me to practice sections of a map, which does a lot of things, a lot for me, which is just really great. And maybe you guys would also like to use it as well. So this application is mainly tailored towards people who either play Flashlight, plays hardrock, or really wants to learn how to spin. And I guess if you're also like stuck in a part of a map that you need help with, then I guess this application is also tailored towards you. So yeah, basically this is the project file, and this is also the other project file. But first, before we can do that, we have to install a virtualization for Linux to help us do with running the application. I've tried getting this to work on Windows, but I was unsuccessful. Like my other banana predictor application that I showcased last time, I did manage to port it over to Windows. So there does seem to be some POSIX compliant functions on there, but I don't know, I've been having a lot of trouble getting it to work with Ruby instead because this application is running on Ruby. I'll have to do more investigation, and basically, if you see like, something over here, then it means that, there is a release version for Windows on that shit. But for now, we're gonna have to use a virtualization, container. And, basically, on Windows 10, with Windows 10 users and above, you can definitely use WSL, which is Windows subsystem for Linux. However, I think you could use Docker on Windows as well. It's probably going to be easier for people who are below Windows 10. But I don't know how to use Docker at all, so I'll leave that for another time. So right now, let's just do WSL, and then let's do install, and then let's do distribution, and then we'll do Debian. If you look back in my previous video on the banana predictor, you can see what other options you can do instead. But for now, I'm just going to kind of speed run the WSL aspect. So let's just type in the password. Then we want to update and upgrade so we don't have any dependency issues. Then let's just do date with grade. You can use this shortcut. Basically what it does is that it looks through the previous command you've sent and it replaces all instances of date, like over here, with grade. So you can see like the output that is the new version of the command. So yeah, let's install that. Okay, so now we need to install from libosu sudo apt install make, forgot the space, gcc, min gw is mainly for Windows, but at the moment nothing really works with it, so you can ignore that. Let's do pkg-config. Let's also do git because we're going to be cloning from GitHub. And then let's do Ruby and bundle. I'm going to quickly stop over there because this depends on different distributions. On Arch Linux, which I mainly use, you have to install these separately, but on Debian, let's do Debian Ruby install, and let's go to the main thing, and we can see that we just have to do ruby-full, so we can just do that instead. So we'll do ruby-full. We don't really need the bundle thing, and yeah, now we just need to wait for the application to run. And yeah, so let's just go through some of the documentation. This application is a lot easier to use. You only have to remember these specific commands, and I guess you can use the -h as well. But yeah, basically the -b targets the beatmap you want to change, and then it will output a new beatmap based off of the parameters you've changed. So this is important. This is also very important because you're going to change like the start to the end that you want to practice for the section of the map. the beginning basically is mainly for flashlight players to place the amount of objects that they want in the beatmap, because you know, the flashlight thing, it scales, so you want to be able to scale it down to the appropriate measurement when you're going to be playing flashlight in this specific section. Let me just quickly sudo apt install Vim as well, because that's going to be important. RNG basically, it keeps in mind the RNG of the map, so instead of having to like keep track of everything or having to play a part of the map where you need the RNG, like it will just do this instead. This is mainly for hard rock players and spinners, like first rank spinner players and all that such. And hard rock relies on the RNG thing because actually, wait, another thing about RNG is because how'd you say it? Sliders, juice streams basically rely on the RNG thing to be enabled. But I guess it's not really too important because the sliders, the juice streams, droplets, the tiny droplets never really deviate away from its path all the time, but I guess it's there if you need it. And hard rock as well, yeah, hard rock, because hard rock basically requires the RNG to be affected. So yeah, let's just quickly go back these two, then let's clone this. Git clone. Yes. Also, yeah, you guys don't really need this Vim thing over here. It's just only helpful for me because I do not like Notepad on Windows. Like, Vim is great. I'd recommend it. Then let's cd libosu. Let's make, and then let's sudo make install. Then let's cd back. Let's git clone the PractiseMap. Let's cd PractiseMap, and then let's bundle 2.7 install. Sometimes the bundle application will just be called bundle without the version number, so you don't have to. So you can probably just do bundle install instead of all the other things. This one, for some reason, tends to be a little bit slow. Let's do pass again. So I guess I'll just, like, wait a second, then. And it'll do its shit, I guess. Or not. There we go. So then let's do sudo sh PracMap and then install the file over there, so we can quickly do an ls. We can see this is the file that we want to target when we're doing this whole command. And yeah, now if we do pracmap-h, then yeah, basically it gives us all the things that we need. So let's go back to osu then. Let's go over here. We don't need this anymore, I guess. And let's go cd into our mount ri osu songs and then empty. So this is our thing, so you can see the lol thing. So yeah, let me clear this actually, and then let me do pracmap again. So yeah, basically we can start with the first command. So let's just do pracmap, and we can do -b, but I'm going to do --beatmap. And then we can target, lol, it was. So yeah, we're going to be targeting this file. Unlike in the banana predictor, it's not going to output to the terminal, to the standard out. We're just going to be creating a new file and then putting it there relative to the the terminal's current directory that it's in. So then now let's do the --time or the -t command, and we'll quickly do like this. So let's say that I want to start this section over here that I want to practice. So then I'll paste this here. Let me extend it a little bit more. And then let's say I want to practice all the way until, yeah, let's do it here. So let's copy that and let's paste it. So now when we press enter and we go back, let's also do me hungry for bananas. so we can ignore everything else. So yeah, now we have this new file. We can see it cuts off everything over here, and then it records all of this section of the map, and then it cuts off everything behind it. So yeah, it basically makes your life easier without having to like click things and hope. Yeah, basically you don't have to like, oh, I'm gonna delete this section. Deletes, and now you're done. Or like this section, or if you have like a very big map and you have to scroll all the way through, then you have to do all of that. So now you can just only focus on that section over there. Let's do the beginning command now. I think this is going to be very useful for players who want to play with flashlight to practice a specific section of a map. So let's say that so now I want to practice this section, and I want to place objects over here such that I get the specific flashlight scaling. So I'll just copy this, paste it, and then we can see that the amount we have to input ourselves as well. So let's say I want to do 100, so I'll hit enter. Let's refresh this, and we can see we now have 100 objects over here. Let's just quickly play it. Yep, 100 objects over there. But there is two issues with this. You can see that when I catch it, we have all of this bloat objects over here. So maybe what I could do instead is that I can do -- beginning. Then I can do, can I paste it? Yes. And then let's do 1 over here, and then let's do 1. Press enter. And if we do this again, no. Yeah, sometimes this issue comes up when you want to get rid of all the objects you've catched. So you just want to do -- beginning again. And then let's paste it. And then 1, let's go to offset from the original. Let's refresh it. And then basically, yeah, now we can get rid of this. We can do this again and again. And it's always going to be going away, because this is kind of a byproduct of how OSU really works with their object system. But this seems a little bit annoying, to be honest. So, and also, by the way, like, we also have to individually count every single one of these objects before we actually start the section. So, you can see it was 11 over here. So, yeah. So now we have to count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But that's just really annoying. So, instead, there is a fix for this. And instead of having to do 100, we can just place 0. So this means like record all the objects from the beginning of the time, before the beginning of the time, and place it in this section of the map. So if we hit enter, and if we go back, we can see that all these objects, 11, all these objects are done. And we can also see that instead of having to manually place the objects to clear the platter, this thing will automatically detect that you want to do this, so it'll just automatically place these 2 objects behind it, and so it will, clear the screen. So you don't have to worry about having to manually place these 2 when you're playing Flashlight. And I think it was a really good something life. Yeah, basically it just makes your life a lot easier. So now let's go to the next thing, and that is RNG. Do I have any bananas over here? Yeah, okay, I do. Let me quickly go back, and let's just start all the way from... Yeah, let's start the time from here then. So now we're going to... I'm going to quickly change this, so then we can put more emphasis and focus on the spinner. Let's also just record these as well, because kind of want to add more variety to this map. So now we're going to record everything from here to here. You can see over here this slider. It has some droplets, and that's obviously going to affect how you interact with this spinner. As you can see, it's completely RNG dependent on the slider. So now, what we could do instead is, let's also put this on 3. We can do -- RNG. Then we can copy yeah, let's also do 0, 0, 0, 3, and then let's do 100 to make a... Actually, let's do just 0 then. So this is going to be the start position of where all the RNG objects are going to be placed. And then we can see there's a position as well. I'm not sure why I put a position here. I'll probably remove it in the future and only put it in the middle, but maybe in case people want to use it for the time being. But basically just put the position relative to the x-axis of the beatmap that you want to place it. So I'm going to place it in the middle over here. So if we hit enter, let's just quickly see. So the beginning spinner starts from here, then to here, then to here, and then to here. So let's see the output. We can see now instead of no mod, it's RNG instead. So it puts more focus on the RNG aspect. So we have that, and we can see over here, over here, over here, and over here that we have affected the map's RNG such that we can get the original map's RNG, like basically based on the section of the map. But if we were to have removed this, actually, you know what? Let's go back because I feel like the beginning may be a little bit complicated. That's not RNG, this is RNG. So yeah, we can see that these are the RNG objects. We have like a spinner and a couple of sliders to affect the RNG to our specific needs. So we have that, and we have the RNG parts of the section there. But if we were to remove this and then we started playing it, now we see that the RNG is completely different from the original section that we want to practice on. So yeah, basically you can use the RNG for that, and if you're a spin to winner kind of guy, then this will be very helpful for you to practice in sections of a map that may be too difficult to do without it. And then yeah, let's do hard rock as well. So these will be players that want to be able to practice hard rock. So let's just press enter. Okay, then yep, and now hard rock is HRD instead of RNG. So if we put hard rock on, let's quickly just wait. Maybe I might need a no fail. So let's just quickly go through the map and see the parts of the hard rock on the spinner. So yeah, we can kind of see the spin is kind of like that as well, I guess. So if we play with hard rock, it should hypothetically... No, huh. I guess maybe there's not enough change in the hard rock, which is pretty weird. There should be quite some change. No, huh. That's really weird. Maybe it's because... Let's just do like a very spammy part. If I'm correct, you need like a very, like, you need objects pretty close together, like really close to affect the RNG. So I guess let's try it again then, and hopefully that succeeds. With no fail as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, yep. So let's quickly see. So now, yeah, the RNG is now affected, so now there's more objects, and we can see that it starts from here, to here, to here, to here, the first 4 objects. And then let's go back to the original map. Let's try to see if it's like that as well. Okay, let's just wait until... Yep, here, 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 and here, we can see. So yeah, basically you can use hard rock, so... well, yeah, if we removed the hard rock aspect now, it's just going to be RNG. And yeah, you see it's like the one before. So that's what the hard rock flag will do. Basically, you also need the RNG mod, like I said before. It's kind of mandatory. Yeah, and now let's look at the final object. I think this was a pretty helpful one, and that is the -- skip flag. Basically, like sometimes you have like in a map where you want to play the section, but it just takes so long for that section to start playing. So like, for example, like let's go back over here. Like, you know, I'm playing now. I have to wait this whole before the beatmap starts, and it's just tedious and annoying. and then now it finally starts. But instead, I could just do --skip. If I'm correct, it's gonna be in here, the no mod. So now I can not. Oh, here. Okay. So now, with this whole section that I have to like wait now I can just skip and Oh yeah, I see. You also kind of require an object to be there as well. Like the way how the skip thing works on Osu is that you need at least one object before like anything. Like the spinner doesn't count. That's the wrong thing. So now... No? Wait. Did I modify the wrong map? Here it is. Oh, wait a minute. What is going on? Alright, let me just quickly delete all these maps because I'm getting very confused now. Let's just do this. Okay, now let's play it. Really? This does work, though. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe let's do like -- beginning 0004 no, let's do 300, comma 1. I don't know what's going wrong. This usually works. Huh. Maybe it needs to be a lot further from the beginning, I guess? So let's put it all the way over there instead. That's pretty weird. Usually it would work, but in this case it doesn't seem to be working. Like, let me look at my Calamity map. Like, you can see all these maps over here. Like, if I want to practice a specific section of a map, like, we can see the BPM over here is, like, really high. That's what it does to, like, skip the section of map. And if I press play, and then I press the spacebar, then yeah, it instantly skips. But for some reason, I don't know why it's not skipping. But usually it should work. In this case, I don't know why it's not working. I'd recommend you guys try it out and see for yourself. Yeah, that's basically everything that, yeah, that's basically the whole application then. I'd recommend you guys have fun, try it out. Tell me if the skip button doesn't work. If it does, then yeah, congratulations, it works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to look more into it, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, basically that's everything. Have fun with the mods. Good luck with it as well. Okay.